What's the deal, world? I go by the name of Bizbilla, and we are back here at BYC Gaming. Today, we are on MLB The Show 24. First game here on the new release. MLB The Show is one of my favorite games, one of my favorite series. Right now, I'm trying to figure out who I'm going to run franchise with. I want to thank everybody for watching the New York Yankees franchise. And if you haven't, be sure to check it out. Our MLB The Show 23 season. We had a good run with the Yankees. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm a Mets fan, and I couldn't go through with finishing the series before MLB 24 came out. I don't think I could have stomached watching the Yankees raise the trophy. Right now, one of the teams that I am interested in are the Chicago Cubs. We're going to test them out. Okay, now wait a minute. Give me 1 second, guys. So, I think that would be in... Just trying to change that pitching option. Oh, okay. That's what it was supposed to be called. That one. Okay. That's my mistake. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. I'm real particular about how my settings look. One more thing I'm going to change that I don't really care for. I want to change the camera for pitching. Pitcher offset might be the best one. But just to be on the safe side, I'm going to rock with pitcher. I always use wide for my camera. Usually have good luck with that. I like this pitcher camera. Very straightforward and to the point. As there we get Noda to swing through that cutter low. 1-2 count now. So like I said, interested in the Cubs. Cannot deny. See if Taylor can get him swinging through another cutter. That he does. And we get our first strikeout in MLB The Show. I just got an achievement for that. Strike out the first batter of the game. See if we can do the same here. Zach Geloff comes up to the plate. Fouls off a curveball. 0-1 count now. So, just going through the menus when I first cut the game on a few minutes ago, definitely noticed a lot of changes in some of the graphic designs and how it looks. Gotta love it. All right, so he doesn't have a slider right here, which is what I want to throw, but we're going to try to hit him with this curve.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No luck there. 1-2 count now. That one fouled down the line. Right now I'm pitching on Hall of Fame difficulty. Gonna work my way to legend, but gonna take my time getting there. Get familiar with any potential changes in the game. As there we see a base hit. First hit of the game for the A's. Is not as a man on first. With 1 out. Game looks a little excuse me, game looks a little more crispy graphically. Definitely digging that. That's Seth Brown fouls off the first pitch. 14 home runs and 52 RBIs for the A's number 3 hitter. Man on first with speed. 0-1 count, 1 out. Count now 0-2 as Brown fouls off another. Going back to that sweeping.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Excuse me, pardon me again. Went back to that curve. Unable to get him there. 1-2 count remains. And there's that nasty cutter. Seth Brown swings through it and misses. That's the second K of the game. Two outs here. Brent Rooker, the cleanup hitter. Put some barrel on that ball, but it's going to end up in the gap. And an easy pop catch for Cody Bellinger. When we come back to Wrigley, it'll be Nico Horner, Dansby Swanson, and Ian Happ for the Cubs. All right, JP Sears is our opponent, coming in with a 4.54 ERA in 32 starts in the 23 season.
The second baseman, Nico Horner.
All right, here comes Nico Horner stepping into the box as we get a look
Ball, that's inside.
at beautiful Wrigley Field. They definitely updated the ivy. I'm going to point out something else in a second. We got a 1-0 count.
Ball.
Make that count now 2-0. We've always had a pitch clock built in to MLB The Show.
Oh, that looks good.
But now we officially have the pitch count and the pitch clock, as you can see it on the scoreboard there. I'll be very interested to see where all the pitch clocks are in each particular stadium, as we now got a 3-0 count. You see the pitch clocks in center field.
Hey.
Horner taking all the way there. 3-1 count. The fastball hits the bottom part of the zone for strike one. That easily could have been ball four. Horner gives chase, and he's going to ground out for the first out here in the first inning. Get a peek at the Cubs lineup. This is a very, very good lineup. Even down to the bottom part of the lineup, a lot of power with Patrick Wisdom, Yan Gomes. I mean, this is a very, very solid lineup, and I think I could have some success with them if I do choose to run with them in season mode. And it's Dansby Swanson takes strike one. Now the thing is, last year we did the franchise series with the Yankees, and you know, I'm not a Yankee fan, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely a Mets fan, so it almost feels right to rock out with the Mets, you know, in the franchise. Right after rocking with the Yankees. But right now we got a 1-1 count. Dansby Swanson.
That's a ball.
Somebody I'm very familiar with, being a Mets fan, seeing him play for the Braves for years, seeing him play out here while living in Atlanta. Ooh.
What do you got?
Nearly gave chase to that swerve. Instead, the count is now 3-1. But Dansby Swanson, a very, very solid player. Still kind of hard to believe the Braves moved on from him, but I know they have so much talent, probably couldn't see themselves paying him when they had so much young talent coming up. So I wasn't crazy about that at bat towards the end, but looks like we made good enough contact to get that one out of here. I thought I was late on that one. I thought it was going to be a pop-up to the gap. Instead, is our first home run here on MLB The Show 24. Dansby Swanson sends that one deep. And it's now a 1-0 game here in the bottom of the first. Dansby Swanson's character actually looks really good in this model. The model looks just like Dansby Swanson. Balls is necessary, but good swing there from Swanson. Hit it to the gap. Like I said, I thought that one was going to stay in the ballpark, and instead it is out of here. First run of the game for the Cubbies. But just to give MLB The Show more credit, as there's a
0-1.
strike to Ian Happ. I'm gonna be real with you, man. This soundtrack, I listened to it for a few minutes and then I looked through it. I was like, oh man, this is a good soundtrack. Like, I like some of the alternative songs they got. They got some good R&B. Some classic soul, Stevie Wonder, Al Green. And their hip hop selection is very good too. J Electronica, Big Crit. You know what I'm saying? This is a very, very good soundtrack for the show. I'm curious to hear some of the new songs that I haven't heard yet. You know, some new artists that I'm not familiar with, but we will get to that throughout the year. We got a whole new season ahead of us.
One ball.
So right now,
2 strikes.
Ian Happ has another pitch coming to him. It's that one. It's inside for ball 1.
Ball, that's out.
All right, so Happ's worked the count even now. 2-2. Good swing timing, but it's going to lead to a pop-up. It's going to be easily retired by Noda at first. And they're now 2 gone in the bottom of the first. Shout out to Cody Bellinger. Had himself a very good 2023 season. Going to take the 4-seam fastball at the bottom of the zone for strike 1. Slider drops in there for a strike. It's kind of amazing just to talk about the Dodgers for a second. How much talent they've produced in the last couple of decades, man. Like, for those of y'all that don't know, the Dodgers, if I'm not mistaken, had 4 or 5 consecutive Rookie of the Years on their team. That's a very impressive stat. Just the same as the former Dodger puts up a very impressive hit right there. 2-out stand-up double for Cody Bellinger. And the Cubs are not done just yet. Good contact, put that one into the gap. Good cutoff there by the center fielder, because that easily could have been 3. And right now, the Cubs have a man in scoring position with Suzuki at the plate and 2 outs. Going to take a fastball on the inside part of the plate for strike 1. Like I said, so far, as far as first impressions, the swings feel good. You know, that will have to stand the test of time, but swing timing does feel pretty good in my first couple of swings. And the graphics look really good, man. Very impressed with some of the changes they've made graphically. It looks really good. And this swing looked really good from Dansby Swanson. Cody Bellinger also got on base in this inning, but this is the only hit that will produce a run. Home run into the netting.
The catcher, Shea Langoliers.
So Shea Langoliers steps him to the plate. And his first pitch while in the box is a strike. You know, pitching is what I excel in this game. We had a really good season with the Yankees. Carlos Rodon, Nestor Cortez, Luis Severino. Of course, Severino now a member of my Mets. Now, see, if that was real life, he would have caught that. I'm going to be honest with you. He would have caught that. All right, he barely fouls off the 1-2 pitch. And we'll do it again as the curve is fouled off. Right now, Shea staying alive, fouls off another one. 1-2 count remains. Ooh. Fouls off another. This is a good at-bat. Talon tries it again this time. He's going to miss the zone. 9th pitch of the at-bat on the way here. Whew. This guy is fighting. 10th pitch of the at-bat now. And he's staring a cutter down Broadway. That was a great at-bat. Just got an achievement for that. That time we struck out a batter by throwing at least 4 different type of pitches during the same at-bat. Pretty cool one. Pretty cool achievement. Oh, Blade hits one down the line. That probably should be scored as a base hit. That was a tough play to make, wasn't it? Yeah, they're not going to call that an error. Blade sent that one flying down the line. And the third baseman, Madrigal, not able to reel that one in. Got another achievement right there. That's going to be an easy one that most people get. As we get the swing and a miss from Ruiz. But the last achievement was... Check on that runner real quick. The last achievement was watching the StatCast presentation overlay. So everybody will get that. This is a grounder. I don't think we'll get the man at first. He's got some speed. We'll get one out there on the ground ball, fielder's choice.
Batting in, the third baseman, number 14, Abraham Toro.
All right, Abraham Toro now stepping in. We definitely got to be wary of that man on first. We only have one throw to first remaining. That is another new feature. You get 2 throws to first base, and that is it. You know what's funny? I was going to throw right there to first, but I said, nah, he's not going to run on this one. And that's exactly what he did. So now the runner's in scoring position. 2-1 count. Thankfully, though, Talon's going to get a pop up to left. Ian Happ going to make it look easy. Makes the routine catch, and we are now headed to the bottom of the second. Cubs still up, 1-0.
Leading off for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Christopher Morel.
Morel swings at the first pitch he sees. Nice pick from the first baseman. Now be the first out here in the bottom of the second.
The catcher, Go.
Yan Gomes now stepping in. Nice circle change. Goes across the plate for a strike. Didn't necessarily want to give chase to that one, but I think that's a good decision. Look at that. Let me stay a second. Get back to the base. Oh, my goodness. Yan Gomes going to get caught in a rundown. Oh, man. All right, so good swing by Yan Gomes right there. Tough result, though. Getting thrown out there. Patrick Wisdom's going to take what looked like a strike, but it's going to be called ball 1. 23 home runs on the year for Wisdom. Batting average very poor, though, at 205. 1-1 count now to Wisdom. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Good contact by Wisdom. Good piece of swinging. And the shortstop, Allen, cannot make that play. And that is a 2-out single for Patrick Wisdom. So very, very similar to how Bellinger had a 2-out double in the last inning. We now get the 2-out single for Wisdom. He'll be on first. It's Clark the Cub. churns up. Madrigal up to the plate, looking to keep this inning alive for the Cubs. Instead, he's going to fly out to left. J.J. Bleday brings that one in, and the Cubs are retired in the bottom half of the second.
Leading off for Oakland, the shortstop, Nick Allen.
Ball one.
All right, the 32nd pitch of the game for Talon is going to be low and away for a ball. There's a foul. Here's a ground ball to Madrigal. He makes the throw. It's a good one. Now, let me just check real quick, because oh, okay, so you can cut that off. Yeah, cut that off. So let's try to get a ground ball right here. I'm gonna throw a sinker a lot in this at bat.
That's outside.
I just want to make sure, because the arrows are cool. It lets you know how hard you're throwing it, but I kind of like everything with me in this game when I'm on the field is like just having a feel for it. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so right there, don't have a good feel for it out the gate. Nice hit there by Noda, the first baseman, but we'll try that again with the next batter. So we had a bobble, then we had a fake throw. So we can definitely see that the controls are very sensitive in the field. As we throw a ball to Gallup, he had a base hit in the first inning. So we saw Noda take a lead on the first pitch. Doesn't do so second time around.
That's ball three.
Right now we're having trouble locating that sinker. See if we can get the cutter by him. 3-0 count, fouls it off. Very risky, but I'm going to go back to that sinker again. I want to get this double play. Nearly had a chance for a little bit of a hesitation on the first step from Dansby Swanson. And right now, Oakland threatening with 2 men on, 1 man out. One of their better hitters in the lineup due up next. Seth Brown grounds into the, what was that, a 3-6-3 double play, if I'm not mistaken. Got an achievement for that as well. Nice play by Wisdom, gloving it, throws it to Swanson. Swanson gets it right back to him.
Leading up for the Cubs, the second baseman, Nico Horner.
So here comes Nico Horner after the inning-ending double play against the A's. Good contact by Horner, and ooh, nearly had the fielders collide there. Center fielder comes way over in the right center to make the catch. Here comes Dansby Swanson. He had a home run in his first at-bat. Good swing there by Nico Horner. Good swing timing on that one. Like I said, I'm not going to jump out the window and say it's better, but swing timing was rough in 23. Like, more times than not, good swings resulted in, pop-ups and foul-outs. And so I've even seen good swing timings result in a swing and a miss on MLB The Show 23. So I'm hoping there are some gradual improvements this season.
Ball 2.
Count now even after that one misses upstairs. 2-2 count, 1 out in the third. Ooh. I wanted to give chase, but I don't know what I was thinking there. And we'll be looking at strike 3. So also, those of you who watch the BYC Gaming channel on YouTube, be sure to be on the lookout for we're going to have an OTE vlog. We're going to be there tonight for the OTE finals. Should be a good one. Shout out to Overtime Elite. If you stare, it might stay fair. Hit a ball that can leave the field on either side of the foul pole. So we're just racking up some of these simple achievements early on. Right now, Ian Happ looking to keep this inning alive. 1-2 count as he takes the ball inside.
Ball 2.
Another one misses inside, this time low. Count even. Happ, very talented switch hitter. Veteran presence on this Cubs team as he fouls another one into the seats. 2-2 count remains. Sears has calmed down somewhat since giving up the bomb and the double in the first. Right there, he puts that pitch in a very good location. Tough for Happ to do anything with it. And there will be a fly out to the shortstop, Allen. And we are now headed to the top of the fourth. Cubs still up 1-0.
Leading off for the Athletics, the designated hitter.
Yeah, I know what I say at this time. This ain't John Shambi. This ain't Chris Singleton. This is your boy, Biz Billa, B-I-Z, repping at BYC. And this is our first game on MLB The Show 24, which is going to be the first of many games we will be running here. As I said, the Cubs are probably Cubs, Mets, trying to narrow it down, maybe even Baltimore. But those are the teams I'm interested in running with. Cincinnati was a team I thought about playing with, but more than likely it will be the Cubs or the Mets. Also, we can go ahead and announce this right here, right now. There will be a league. We will be running a cash prize, cash entry league on MLB The Show 24. For those of you interested, DM at BYC Gaming on Instagram. Shoot us a tweet at BYC Gaming Online on Twitter, aka X. As Brent Rooker draws the walk right there. But yeah, real talk, y'all. If you're interested in playing MLB The Show for some cash prizes, we're gonna have a big cash prize for the winner of the World Series. We're also gonna have other prizes such as, certain cash out for the batting title, maybe a certain cash out for the home run leader, the best play, the longest home run, things of that nature. Just to give a little background story on where we got the idea from. There was a guy, we found him on Facebook last season. Shout out to Top Dog Tim, who's going to be in the league as well. And the guy wasn't a bad guy. Yeah, it's funny. He actually was a Cubs fan, and he controlled the Cubs in the league, and he had the league the same way that I just presented it to you guys. And as the A's get another base hit here, the one thing that ruined the whole experience was it was a scam. The guy wasn't paying the winner. The guy was kicking people out and keeping their money if they didn't agree with him and things like that. So with that in mind, as the A's fly out to left, a man tags and makes it to third. Runners at the corners now with 1 out. But with that in mind, with somebody having a great idea like that, but not really, doing right by the people joining the league, we decided to name this league Keep It Pro. We already have one going on NBA 2K right now. It's still in the early phases. We'll send out some invites and promotional stuff for that. But Keep It Pro, man, that's what it's all about, man. Be professional, be real, be honest with your intentions. That's what we're going to do with the Keep It Pro League. We're going to have some fun. Somebody's going to be really good at the game and make themselves some money. I'm going to keep it real. I easily could have thrown that ball home, but I'm going to go ahead and take the out at first just to be on the safe side. Let's look at that replay one time, because I'm going to be honest with you. Looking back, that was kind of tough to not take the out right there at the plate. So I'm trying to see where once I have the ball in my hand. Oh yeah, it would have been close, but it would have been really close. It would have been really close. So I'm not gonna beat myself up too much over that. It was a nice throw by Talon to get the man. Let's get back to it. 55 pitches from Talon, and he hasn't really been able to use his fastball effectively. And look, we throw a fastball there, and that's going to lead to the A's taking a 1-run lead here in the top of the fourth. So now, kind of got to be kicking myself for not taking a shot at the plate to get that runner out. Nick Allen now in the box. 2-1 lead for Oakland. I think we'll be okay, though. The offense has produced, I think, 4 hits up to this point. Probably a walk as well, so we should be okay as far as this game is concerned. 1-run lead for Oakland. Nice curveball. Gets him to swing and foul it off. 1-2 count. This is going to be a tough play. Whew. What a throw by Dansby Swanson. And AC Talon's got to salute his shortstop. The A's do some damage. They take a 1-run lead after plating 2 on 2 hits in the fourth.
Leading off for the Cubs, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger takes the first one upstairs and high. Slider misses down low. And the slurve would have the same result. 4 pitches in the repertoire for Sears, and he has used those pitches well in the last 3 innings. Here comes the 2-2 count to Bellinger. Fouls that one into the Cubs dugout. Nearly takes out a teammate. 2-2 count. Bellinger hit .307 last season. He has now worked this count full. Sears with 48 pitches up to this point. Full count. Payoff pitch. Ooh, that was a nasty slurve. I'm gonna be honest, I thought that was gonna go fall out of the zone. I didn't think it was gonna stay in the strike zone. It does just that. But now Suzuki steps in with 1 out in the bottom of the fourth. All right, that ball's low and away. 1-1 count. Nice piece of hitting by Suzuki. Early swing, but he puts it where no fielders are. We've now got one man on with one out. Bottom of the fourth. Take another look at that swing. Good contact.
No, he's safe.
Morel makes solid contact, but I think the center fielder is too speedy for that one to be a problem for him. 2 outs now in the bottom of the fourth.
The catcher,
So Yan Gomes, his last at bat, had himself a double, but overran the bag, trying to stretch it to 3, and got caught in a rundown. He is the hitter here with 2 outs. He takes a fastball on the inside part of the plate for ball 1. Very crucial moment here in this game early on. Gomes has one go right down the pipe, but it is going to be an easy fly for the center fielder Ruiz, and that will retire the side for the Cubs in the bottom of the fourth. 2-1 game, Oakland with the lead.
leading off for the Athletics, the first baseman, Ryan Noda.
Noda fouls off the first pitch of the inning there. 0-1 count. Ooh, good piece of hitting right here. This one's going to go to the gap, and that's going to be trouble for the Cubbies. So might have to get ready to get some bullpen arms definitely going right now. This at-bat will determine whether he stays in the game. So we'll give him another batter here. He's done a good job keeping Seth Brown under control in this game so far. That time the cutter misses, low and away, 0-1 count. Same result for the fastball. Man, having some real trouble locating his pitches right now. There you go. Sinker right down the pipe. Ooh, this one is smoked, and it looks like that is out of here. Oh my goodness. So I actually, in my head, thought I should have pulled him right there, but we tried to give him another chance, and whew, Seth Brown sends one into the bleachers. And that is going to be it for Mr. Talon. Drew Smiley now coming into the game. Hopefully he can calm these Oakland bats down. Was not expecting that kind of offensive output from the A's when I picked them as an opponent to start this game, as Rooker takes a ball low and inside. I'm going to be real. I was looking for a team that I can just score a bunch of runs on and get a bunch of Ks, but instead we've got ourselves a game here as the A's lead 4-1 in the top half of the fifth. One man gone here. And Smiley gets strike 2 with the sinker on the bottom part of the zone. Try to get him to swing through the cutter. Instead, he hits it to Swanson. Swanson makes the easy throw to Wisdom. And they're now 2 outs here in the top of the fifth. All right, Langoliers now steps in. Smiley with the pitch. 2 gone
Off the plate, ball 1.
in the inning. But yeah, back to the Keep It Pro League. I would definitely suggest pick your team wisely. We'll have three games against each franchise, and then once those games are
That's a
complete,
ball.
we'll head on to the playoffs. All right, Smiley gets Shade to ground this one. Still looking for the last out here in the 5th. And we will not find it on that pitch as Lagerlis hits one up the gut, and it is now a man on first with 2 outs. Is J.J. Bleday now steps into the box. Bleday 1 for 2 so far in the game, and look at this, make that 2 for 2. Is now Smiley starting to have some trouble here in the 5th. It's been a long inning for the Cubs. Ruiz now in the box. Smiley gets this one popped to center. Oh my goodness, Cody Bellinger eats it. Now I'm gonna keep it honest. I like that because you rarely see that happen in MLB The Show. Like I said, I'm not tripping because this isn't a season game, but look at this. That's usually a routine catch, but because he tried to get fancy with it, he makes the error. That's very realistic. I like that. Hopefully that doesn't happen to me in my first season game. Right now, Smiley's struggling, and defense not doing him any favors. As that one was hit into Bellinger's glove and then dropped. All right, so finally we get what looks to be the 3rd out, and that it will be. The A's enjoy a very good inning of offensive production. They now lead 5-1 in the 5th.
Leading off for the Cubs, the first baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
Ball, that's low. Ball.
2-0 count to Patrick Wisdom as the crowd tries to will on the Cubs. JP Sears in full control. Still got a decent amount of energy left. He should be able to get through this inning without any arm trouble. But we are going to try to affect his pitch count here in the bottom of the 5th. 2-1 count is fouled off. Nice circle change. Wisdom can't quite catch up with it. He fouls it off.
Time is out.
Let's step out of the box on that one. So I'm gonna be real with you. I was gonna take that pitch because it was on the outside, but that was a good swing. Nearly hit it down the line. That is a great play by Noda at first base. That is a great play. So Wisdom retired. Nick Madrigal up to the plate. And he hits it down that right field line. This time it is going to fall in for a base hit. That could have been a double. That was a bad throw by the right fielder into the infield. That easily could have been a double. I'm mad at myself. Good hitting by Madrigal, though, as we now have a man on with 1 out. And Nico Horner stepping into the box. 0 for 2 on the day for Nico. Could definitely use a big hit right here. Swanson on deck, man on first, 1 out.
That's a ball. Ball 1.
Fastball down low. 1-0 count. I definitely shouldn't have swung at that one, but I'm glad he did. That one way out of the zone. Corner somehow does something with it, hits it the opposite field. And we now have runners at the corners with Dansby Swanson stepping into the box. He has the biggest hit for the Cubs on the day, taking 1 yard in the first inning. A home run right here would be very crucial. So I'm going to think about stealing a base right here. Not on the first pitch, though.
That's out.
That one's a circle change.
Aye.
Fastball hits the inside part of the plate.
That's
It
ball
might have
two.
been a late jump, but we are in there safe. Nico Horner with a great steal right there. Is now we got 2 runners in scoring position here for Swanson on a swifty swipe of the base from Horner. 2-1 count. Ooh, that was the fastball right there. We could have driven that one. Instead, it is fouled off. It's a good swing time, too. So, some proof in the pudding right there. That good swing time is a perfect swing timing. You can't beat that. Dansby Swanson with his second home run of the game, and just like that, the Cubs are back in it. That was a big swing right there. 5-4 ball game now, as Swanson hits a clutch 3-run home run. He is responsible for driving in all of the Cubs' runs today. That was a big swing. Let's see that again. Swanson has hit well against Sears today. That pitch, no different. Boom. 438 feet. That won't even stay in Wrigley. I think he hit it on the Wayland. Let's step out of the box. Just want to get one more look at that. I'm actually just curious, can I get a certain replay view? Let's see. I'm curious. Never tried this before. It's actually a good... Oh, no. I was to say I did all of that. How do I zoom in again? I'm not like a rookie right now. That is a sick view right there. I like how it looks like everybody's like staring it down. That's sick. All right, let's get back to work. We got a 1-run deficit. Let's get back to it. Ian Happ looking to keep what has been a very offensive inning for both teams alive. And he takes ball 1 on the slider. Low. 2 pop-ups for Happ on the day, 0 for 2. Right there we get, that was a strike. I probably should have swung at that second one. That second pitch, that first fastball in this at-bat was a good one. Ooh.
That ball got him right there.
Either way, we will still get on first base as Sears now brings the game-tying run to first base. Now the go-ahead run sets up to the plate in Cody Bellinger. Cody slaps this one the opposite way, but it's going to go into the stands for strike one. Bottom of the fifth, 5-4 game here. Dansby Swanson having himself a day. 2 home runs on the game, 4 RBIs. As the Athletics get some arms going in the bullpen, I'm going to go ahead, get him ready and waiting, and then we'll warm up Leiter as well. 1-1 count here to Bellinger. Man on first, 1 out, bottom of the fifth. Good pitch to hit right there. Bellinger sends it deep, but it's going to go to the deepest part of the ballpark and into the glove of the center fielder, Ruiz, for the second out.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Suzuki.
Nope, that's a ball.
All right, Suzuki steps into the box. He takes a ball on the outside, 1-0 count.
Ball that time.
Another ball, this one up high, 2-0. Ooh. Good pitch to hit right there. Late on it though. 2-1 count to Suzuki. 2 outs in the fifth. Ooh, another good one to hit. Just can't catch up to that fastball right now. The 80th pitch of the game for J.P. Sears is on the way and is an important one. Even count, 2 outs. Man on first.
Okay.
Count now full. We're going to see Hap in motion on this one. 3-2 count. There goes the runner. Suzuki fouls it off. This is going to be the 27th pitch of the inning on the way from Sears. As we said on the previous one, it's important. Ooh, that was definitely ball 4. Thankfully, Suzuki fouls it off. Got to take that pitch next time. 3-2 count remains. Runner goes in motion again. This one's down the line, and oh my goodness, just fouled by inches. Suzuki having himself in that bat right here. Oh, nearly swung through ball 4 again. And good job by Suzuki holding that bat up. And now we've got 2 men on, 2 men outs, and that's going to be the end of the day for J.P. Sears. He had a solid game, but everything became a problem when Dansby Swanson came onto the plate.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Oakland, number 13, Mitch Spence.
Okay, so here comes Mitch Spence into the game. He's looking to keep this lead for the A's, as right now we've got 2 men on, 2 men out. Morel, a very solid hitter on this ball club. He takes ball 1. 0 for 2 on the day, so he is definitely due for a big hit right here. Oakland and Chicago here on BYC Gaming. My first game in MLB The Show 24, bringing it to you live. Morel with a 1-1 count after fouling that pitch off. Ooh, what a cutter. Thought it was a fastball, and then it had some late movement on it. That one fooled me. 1-2 count now. Morel fouls off a nasty curve. Whew. Tough to lay off that cutter right there. We're going to go ahead and step out of the box. 2-2 count to Morel. Count is now full. Yan Gomes is on deck. Runners go. This one's going to be grounded to short. Nice play by Allen, and what was a very offensive inning for both ball clubs finally comes to an end. The fifth is where the bats came alive, and Dansby Swanson continues to carry the weight for the Cubs, 5-4, going into the sixth.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Cubs, number 38, Yency Almonte. Leading off for Oakland, the shortstop, Nick Allen.
All right, so the man who ended the inning with a nice play at short, Nick Allen, sets up to the box.
0-1's the count.
Takes the fastball. He's the first man to face Almonte out of the pen. Almonte with a quick 0-2 lead on Allen. That was a purpose pitch right there. It's fouled off. As we now get the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Slider misses way outside. Go back to the slider. This one was on the inside part of the plate. It's hitting the foul territory. Wisdom makes the catch. And that will be the first out. So Ryan noticed that he has a double and a single to his credit on the day. 2 for 3. Haven't seen a leadoff first baseman quite some time. Almonte's got him down 0-2. Ooh. And now he may have himself a triple if he wants to go for one right here. Suzuki's going to have to get this ball back into the infield quick. He's really going for it too. Oh, what a throw. But yes, he has himself a triple. Noda now a home run away from the cycle as he slapped that one down the right field line. First base coach telling him to go. He nearly got thrown out right there. I'm not going to lie. I actually wouldn't mind challenging that if I had the option. Which I don't. I guess that's automatically prompted. I'll have to assume, okay, this is going to be interesting right here. Bellinger is going to make the throw, but it's not going to be an accurate one. And the A's are going to go up 2 runs down after the sac fly. Good job by Geloff. As we look back at Seth Brown putting one in the stands earlier in this game. He had a man on second. That man walked on home. That was a big hit at that point in the game. So the triple cost us, and then a changeup mislocated is really going to cost us. Seth Brown with his second home run of the day. As it is now a 7-4 ball game. So if I could be honest, the main problem I'm having with the Cubs right now is this pitching. They're doing a very bad job of locating pitches. That was not supposed to be right down the plate like that. Seth Brown makes us pay. Still a lot of baseball left to be played, but if we can't throw more strikes, I really don't know what to expect. Let me not say strikes. Let me say good strikes. You know what I mean? Because every strike ain't a good strike, as Seth Brown proved. All right, that one's fouled off. Omonte does have a very high ERA even coming into this game, so doing as expected right there. This one's hit the opposite way. Suzuki's giving chase, and he's going to catch it before it ends up in the bleachers. So all of that offense with 2 outs. Hopefully we can create some offense here in the bottom half of the 6th. The bottom part of the line is coming up. Gomes, Wisdom, and Madrigal. Yan Gomes stepping in. Has a double on the day. And so you see the arms going for the Athletics. Let's go ahead and have Mark Leiter come in the game. Then we can warm up Neris. This crowd trying to hype up the Cubs. They're down 3 runs right now. Oh, good cutter, but again, another fly ball to center field. First out here in the bottom half of the 6th. Patrick Wisdom now stepping into the box. That one hits the inside part of the plate. 1-0 count. Wisdom a little greedy there. Fouls off the high cut. 1-1 count.
That's ball 2.
Ball misses.
1 strike.
2 balls, 1 strike here. Wisdom has a single on the day. Right now he's facing a 2-2 count with 1 out.
3.
I don't know why I didn't recognize that fastball out of his hand. This guy's got a pretty basic pitch repertoire. I don't know what I thought I was looking at. But instead I'm looking at strike 3. 0-1 count now to Madrigal.
Nope. Outside.
Ball misses. This Cubs offense has been decent. Not many clutch hits. This may rank as a clutch hit if he can beat out the throw. That he will. That's a big hit. We had a lot of 2-out hits in this game, but we got to be able to plate some of these runners. As Madrigal hustles down the line and beats out that throw. Let's see what Nico Horner can now do, following up right after him. Nico's going to lay down a bunt. It's going to be a foot race. And Nico Horner's going to beat the pitcher to first base. And you know what that means. If you've been watching the game, the man on deck is ready to do some damage. Great hustle by Nico Horner. But the man that is ready to do some damage, Dansby Swanson, has himself 2 home runs on the day. A solo shot early on that landed in the netting, and then came up later with an even bigger home run damn near out of the ballpark with 2 men on. As he steps up here with 2 men on again, another chance to get the Cubs back in this game with 1 swing at the bat. First pitch on the outside and misses. We got the switch hitter Ian Happ on deck, followed by Cody Bellinger. Dansby tried to follow up with an encore right there. Instead, is going to be a ground out to third. That's a rough way to go. I mean, it was a fastball, but it's an out.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cubs, number 38, Mark Leiter Jr.
Yeah. 0-1.
All right, well, here comes Mark Leiter. He's now got Shea Langeliers down 0-2. Foul ball. Here comes the 12-6 curve. Langeliers fouls it off. See if we can get him with the cutter again.
Nope.
He's going to stare at it, low and away. Fouls off the splitter. He's had a good at bat in this game already. Just trying to prevent that right here. Good pitch from Mark Leiter. Swing and a miss. And that will make it 1 out here in the top of the 7th. We get closer to the 7th inning stretch.
Hey.
Splitter hits right there. For strike 1, Blade 2 for 3
That's a ball.
on the day. Once again, y'all stay tuned. Today, sometime tonight, we will have the OTE vlog coming to y'all. Hope y'all all tap in, rock out with us. Ooh, nasty cutter. Nearly breaks the ankles of Blade. And that'll be strike 3.
Center fielder, number 1, Esteury Ruiz.
Esteury Ruiz steps into the box. He's 0 for 3 on the day, but he's made some very nice plays in center field. 7-4 ball game. Cubs with the heart of the order due up after the 7th inning stretch. Here comes the 0-2. Ruiz looks at the curve. 1-2 count. And now Ruiz, with his first hit of the game, is going to come with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Pardon me.
Now batting, third baseman, Abraham Toro.
So Toro steps into the box. He has a hit on the day that has driven home a run. Cubs trying to get out of this inning unscathed. This one's going to be a grounder. Gomes is going to field it, and he's going to make the throw to first. Cubs are out of the inning without giving up any runs, but they're still down 3.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
All right, in steps Ian Happ.
0-1.
0-1 count.
No balls, 2 strikes. First base. Hey. 0-1's the count.
And so 0-1 count here to Bellinger. Make that 0-2. Happ on first. Bellinger down in the count. Ooh, good contact. Fouls that one into the stands. 0-2 count remains on Bellinger. This one's grounded to first. Nice play by the first baseman. That's going to be a routine 3-6-3 double play. Churned by the A's right there. This guy out the bullpen has been clutch, man. He's giving us some hits, giving us some base runners, but has definitely done his job to keep us from making the most of those base runners as he inches closer to 30 pitches. 0-1 count now to
0-1.
Suzuki. 1 for 2 on the day. Drew a walk in his last at-bat. Cubs running out of time here. Down 3 runs. 2 outs here in the 7th. Suzuki looking to keep this 7th inning alive. Ooh. But Mitch Spence has other ideas, and he makes a beautiful curveball that sits down the Cubs outfielder, and the Cubs have been quieted.
Leading off for Oakland, the shortstop, Nick Allen.
Oh, 1's the count.
All right, we got an 0-2 count against Nick Allen. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Curveball misses low. Lighter does not locate that cutter very well right there, but luckily it's fouled off. 1-2 count.
Ball, that's out.
Another nice curve. I mean, I'm throwing some good pitches. He's just making solid contact to stay alive. I'm going to just try to get him with the sinker if I can't get him on this one. 3-2 count here.
Nope,
Oh,
that's ball 4.
that hurts. All right, so Noda steps to the box. He is a home run away from the cycle, but instead he's going to hit one for yet another Oakland Athletics hit. Man, I really came into this game trying to
1-0.
hold on. Did he get hurt? I knew it. Unbelievable. I know he was getting tired, but I didn't think he was going to get hurt.
Number 50,
Hector Neris down in the game. Oh, I got him. I knew we had him at third. Good throw. It was a wild pitch, and it does lead to the runner getting the second, but we do get the lead runner.
Ball, that's inside.
Just like that is 0-3 to Jaloff. Thought he had ball 4 right there. Instead, it is strike 1. Come on, Neris. Oh, my goodness. This has been nothing short of a disappointing performance from the pitching staff today as we give up yet another hit. I almost want to walk Seth Brown right here. He's been killing us today. 2 home runs on the day, 3 RBIs. Well, Neris has got Brown down 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Throw one in the dirt right there, trying to get him to chase. He stays put. One-two count here. Oh my goodness, don't let that drop in. This has been just a poor game for us. Neris now facing Rooker, who's 0 for 3 on the day. There's no way. If he gets a hit off of that, bro, I was about to say these guys are killing us. All right, in comes the catcher. He has had himself a day. 2 for 4 on the afternoon. We get the pop up. This one's going to end up in the stands. Nice pitch from Neris.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
See if we can end this inning on the splitter as we get a look at beautiful Wrigley Field.
Ball.
Oh.
2 balls, 2 strikes. 3.
Got him looking. All right. So Seth Brown adds to what has already been a solid day for him. The Cubs just continue to give up crucial hits in crucial times. 8-4. All right, we got some arms going.
Counts 1-0.
Morel takes ball 1. Let's see if the Cubs can get this rally started. As Morel fouls one into the stands. 1-1 count. Mitch Spence is still in the game. I actually just looked up and realized that he has been dealing out of the bullpen. Ooh. Very fortunate that the umpire called out a ball. That was easily strike 3. 36th pitch of the game for Spence. And he gives up a shot up the middle. Morel starts things off right for the Cubs in the bottom of the 8th. Here comes Yan Gomes into the box. Gonna take the fastball high for a strike. Gomes, of course, had that double early on, but he was thrown out in the process of trying to make it to third. Right now, he's got a man on first with a 1-1 count. Nobody out in the 8th. Gomes fouls off the curve, 1-2 count. With the curveball, this one stays in the zone. Good swing by Gomes, but it is going to be out number 1 as Ruiz retires another batter. A lot of balls hit the center field today. That man has been active. Here comes Patrick Wisdom, still facing Mitch Spence here. 8-4. Cubs lead. Ooh, man. Good swing timing, but it is going to result in yet another double play. 4-6-3 double play. Mitch Spence has had himself a day. The A's have had themselves a day. It has not been ours.
Leading off for the Athletics, the left fielder, number 33, J.J. Bleday.
Bleday now steps into the box, hits one to left, and oh my goodness, what is going on with our fielders today? I gotta see that replay. That was nasty work. Are they calling that a hit? I mean, he did have to travel very far to get to that one. Oh my goodness. Story of the game right here for us. That is the story of the game. Horner able to reel that one in for the first out of the ninth. I'm going to go ahead and pull him now that Toro is in the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the
Just as I thought, trying to speed up and get through it a little quicker will help. You know, I have a 9-4 game as the A's continue to pour it on here in Chicago.
Ball inside.
Nick Allen now stepping into the box. Now I'm definitely regretting putting in the lefties. It seems that was the wrong decision against Toro. And you can say the same for Allen as another hit for the A's. The A's just continue to give it to us right now. Thankfully, we do have one out. And it looks like Noda will fly out here as a very crucial second out here in the ninth. They've already played it one here in this game. This inning. Just trying to keep it at that, nothing more. As we have a 5-run deficit heading into our last 3 outs, excuse me. The A's here trying to add on a little more insurance. As Luke Little misses with the pitch inside, 2-1 count. This one's going to be fouled down the third baseline. It's been a rough one here for the Cubs, but we can still at least try to get a K right here. As Geloff knocks it off. Foul ball, 2-2 count remains. Geloff doing a good job staying alive. Oh, this has been a brutal game on the mound for the Cubs. Three-two count. I almost don't mind walking him right here. We break his bat instead. Nico Horner flips it to the first baseman, Patrick Wisdom. And the Cubs are due up down to their final 3 outs. Toro adds to what is already a dominant hitting performance from the Oakland A's.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Athletics, number 33, Trevor Gott. Leading off for the Cubs, the third baseman, Nick Madrigal.
All right, so Trevor Gott is the man that has been chosen to finish this game up for the A's. On 1 count to Nick Madrigal, who fouls another pitch off. 0-2 now. This was a rough one, I'm not going to lie. A couple takeaways that I'll leave you with as we get caught looking there on strike 3. Like I said, I'm playing a Hall of Fame with the pitching. I think the computer had way too many hits. 19 hits is nearly insane, but I do throw a lot of strikes, so I get it. But 19 is a lot for a CPU team you get on Hall of Fame. But that means it'll be more competitive, so I do like that. Still noticing that good swing timing, although it led to a hit right there for Nico Horner. Good swing timing still doesn't necessarily mean a good result, which is realistic of how it is in real life baseball, but this is a game, so I do want them to reward us more for good swing timing. Hopefully that won't be too much of a problem the more I play. Outside of that, I don't have too many complaints. The drop balls were a little interesting in the outfield because the Cody Bellinger one was a little realistic, whereas the Ian Happ one in left field was a little more clunky. So It's not going to be perfect. This is only the first, first day release, so there's going to be some things that are going to get fixed along the way. Right now, Dansby Swanson looking at a 3-1 count. Dansby, of course, responsible for all the runs that the Cubs have put across the plate today as he draws a walk there. Ian Happ steps in. He's been hit by a pitch twice today. And he will take strike one. One out here in the ninth. Happ fouls that one off. Bellinger is on deck. Ooh, good swing. That one's belted foul. I did not want to chase that. I'm just a little trigger happy right there. I don't even know. I don't feel like I swung at that, but that's just me. 2 outs here in the ninth. Ooh, nice catch by the ball boy. Can I see that again? Can I see the catch by the ball boy though? He made that look a little too easy, man. All right, so 9-4 game, 0-1 count, 2 outs here in the ninth. Good swing by Bellinger. Oh, it's actually a home run. I thought that one was going to go off the wall, but game ain't over yet. Cody Bellinger touches them all with a 3-run home run late. I do still stand on there's a lot of hits going on in this game. I still tend to think they need to calm the offense down a little bit. That was a great swing by Bellinger. 9-7 game here. As he smokes that one, a bullet, frozen rope, just over the ivy.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Oakland, number 70, Lucas Erceg.
All right, so Lucas Erceg coming into the game. 9-7 all of a sudden. As Suzuki now steps in, takes a 1-0, ball low. This is interesting. I'm not going to say I'm expecting us to keep this alive, but we're going to give it a shot. Ooh, nasty sinker there. Our offense has been good, so it's not surprising that we were able to, get it this close, but just not enough clutch hits and clutch moments. And Suzuki's going to pop this one up down the first baseline, and that is going to do it for the ball game. We truly appreciate everybody that rocked out with us on MLB The Show 23. We had some good times over there running the Yankees franchise, but it's a new day, new team on the way, whether that be the Cubs, Mets, Braves, Orioles, Cardinals, Reds, whoever we decide to run with here in the show 24. We hope that you tap in and rock out with everything we got going this season here on BYC Gaming. Y'all know where to check us out at BYC_gaming on Twitch and Instagram, at BYC Gaming Online on Twitter, aka X, at BYC.gaming on TikTok, and at BYC Gaming on YouTube. We appreciate y'all for tapping in. This is Bizbilla. We are gone. Peace.